In this video, we discuss the method of separation of variables to solve a partial differential equation. Suppose that the given partial differential equation contains n independent variables, say x1, x2, x3, etc., xn, and one dependent variable, say u. In the method of separation of variables, we assume that u can be expressed as u of x1, x2, x3, etc., xn equal to x1 of x1 into x2 of x2 into x3 of x3 into etc. xn of xn, where capital Xi is the function of small xi alone, where I can take values from 1, 2, 3, etc. n. This means that u can be expressed as the product of n functions, each of which are functions of a single variable, say x1, x2, x3, etc. Now, substituting this equation in the given partial differential equation, we are able to obtain n ordinary differential equations, one in each of the unknown function xi, and these ordinary differential equations can be solved using the method of separation of variables. Let us discuss the method with the help of an example. Consider the problem. Solve by method of separation of variables the partial differential equation dou u by dou x is equal to 2 into dou u by dou t plus u, with the initial condition that u of x0 equal to 6 into e raised to minus 3x. Step 1 of the solution is to assume that u is depending on two variables x and t, which can be expressed as a product of x of x into t of t. We are writing u as capital X into capital T, where capital X is a function of the variable small x and capital T is a function of the variable small t alone. Now in step 2, we find the partial derivatives of u with respect to x and with respect to t. While I differentiate u partially with respect to x, we know that capital T is purely function of t. Hence it can be treated as a constant. Therefore the partial derivative becomes capital T into derivative of x with respect to small x, which can be represented as capital X dash, or derivative of capital X with respect to small x. And if we evaluate dou u by dou t, then capital X is purely function of small x, hence it can be treated as a constant while we differentiate partially with respect to t. Hence I take capital X as a constant outside and differentiate capital T of t with respect to t, and the derivative of capital T with respect to small t is denoted by capital T dash. Now let us substitute the values of u, that is x into t, and dou u by dou x, which is x dash into t, and dou u by dou t, which is x into t dash, in the given partial differential equation. We are able to obtain x dash of t equal to 2xt dash plus xt. Now we collect all the terms of x, so that we get x dash of t is equal to capital X into 2t dash plus t. Now I divide the left hand side by capital X and the right hand side by capital T, or we cross multiply for separating the variables of x to the left and separating the variables of t to the right. We get x dash divided by capital X is equal to 2t dash plus t divided by t. On simplification, we get 2t dash by t plus 1. Since x and y are independent variables, the above equation can hold only when each side of the equation is equal to some common constant, say k. Now we have already separated the variables. Now we integrate both sides of the equation. While we integrate the left hand side, integration is with respect to small x, and while we integrate the right hand side, integration is with respect to the small t. And in some problems we solve the problem after converting the same into ordinary differential equations. Now the left hand side of the above equation is x dash divided by x. We have seen that the ratio is equal to a constant. Let us take the constant as small k. Then this expression can be written as 1 by x into derivative of x dash with respect to small x, that is d capital X divided by d small x, equal to small k. Now I am keeping the terms of capital X only on the left and all other terms is transformed to the right. Then I will have dx by capital X is equal to k into small dx. Then we can say that the left hand side is purely function of capital X and the right hand side is purely function of small x. There is a constant multiplication that can be handled in integration. Now I integrate this expression. Left hand side is integrated with respect to capital X and the right hand side is integrated with respect to small x. Integral of dx by capital X is log x is equal to k is a constant which is taken outside into integral dx, that is x, plus constant of integration, I am writing it as log c1. Now taking exponential on both sides to get capital X as a function of small x, I will get e raised to log x is equal to e raised to kx plus log c1. And e raised to log capital X is capital X, and on the right we will get e raised to a plus b is of the form e raised to a into e raised to b. Then we will have e raised to kx into e raised to log c1. Again e and logarithm will be cancelled out from here and this term reduced to c1. Hence we have capital X is equal to c1 into e raised to kx. Similarly, we consider the right hand side, that is 2t dash plus t divided by capital T equal to k. The left hand side is 2t dash by t plus 1 is equal to k. I transform 1 to the right, then I will get 2t dash is equal to k minus 1. 2t dash by t is equal to k minus 1, and divide throughout by 2, I will get t dash divided by t is equal to k minus 1 divided by 2. Now we know that t dash is d capital T with respect to dt, derivative of capital T with respect to small t. Therefore t dash is written as d capital T by d small t. I am replacing t dash by d capital T by d small t into 1 by t equal to k minus 1 by 2. Now keeping all the terms of capital T only on the left and all other terms are transformed to the right, I will get integral d capital T by capital T equal to integral of k minus 1 by 2 into dt. This t is small t. Now the left hand side is purely function of capital T, hence I can integrate, and integral of 1 by t is log t. And on the right, k minus 1 by 2 is constant which is taken outside into integral dt, that is t, plus constant of integration, again here I am writing it as log c2. Now similar to the previous case, I am taking exponential on both sides. Left hand side becomes e raised to log t is equal to e raised to k minus 1 by 2 t plus log c2. Exponential and logarithms will be cancelled out from the left hand side and it will become capital T equal to, on the right we have splitted this term as e raised to k minus 1 by 2 into t into e raised to log 2. And e and logarithm from this term also will be cancelled out and it will reduce to c2. Hence we have c2 into e raised to k minus 1 by 2 into t. That is capital T is given by c2 into e raised to k minus 1 by 2 t. Hence we have got the values of capital X and capital T. Now let us substitute capital X and capital T in the expression u is equal to x into t. Then we will get u of xt is equal to c1 e raised to kx into c2 e raised to k minus 1 by 2 t. Since c1 and c2 are arbitrary constants, we can write it as a single arbitrary constant. That is u of xt is equal to c e raised to kx into e raised to k minus 1 by 2 t, which is the required solution. This will be the final solution if boundary conditions are not given in the problem. But in our problem, one boundary condition is given. Hence, we have to evaluate the value of the constant by using the boundary conditions. And in the problem, it is given that u of x0 is equal to 6 into e raised to minus 3x. And now we evaluate u of x0 by putting t equal to 0 in the above solution to get the value of u of x0. Then we will get c1 into c2 into e raised to kx into 1 is equal to 6 into e raised to minus 3x. On comparing both sides, we will get c1 into c2 is equal to 6 and k is equal to minus 3. Let us substitute these values in equation 1 to get the solution that satisfies the boundary condition. We will get u of xt is equal to c1 c2, that is 6 into e raised to minus of 3x plus 2t. We are substituting the value of k as 3 over here and simplifying here e raised to 3x, and here it is going to be 3 minus 1, that is 2. 2 divided by 2, it will be cancelled out and it will become 1. That is e raised to 3x into e raised to t. Let us have another example problem. Solve by method of separation of variables the partial differential equation dou square z by dou x square minus 2 into dou z by dou x plus dou z by dou y equal to 0. First we assume that z is equal to capital X of x into capital Y of y. That is, z is a product of two functions. One is purely function of x and the other is purely function of y.